Welcome back to LRT TV, home of the Big 3 online Dynasty. Today we're bringing you a Big 12 conference game of the undefeated Idaho Vandals, traveling to Lubbock, Texas to face the struggling Texas Tech Red Raiders. But you never know with Patrick Mahomes II in that air raid offense what's going to happen. This one should be exciting and lots of points up on the scoreboard, so make sure you stay tuned after the intro. Welcome back, sports gamers. It's Lox Rockstover here, bringing you another online Dynasty game. And this one's going to be a little different. After 3 days of trying to do connect to the other user I was supposed to be playing, the game just deemed that this game was not going to be played between two users. And how our Dynasty is set up, the person with the most to lose, so the better record or ranking, is the one who gets to play the computer, which in this case, luckily was me. As you can see, Oklahoma fell from 8 to 20 after our defeat last week, and you can see we're getting some votes in both the coaches and the media poll, which means if we're able to pull off this upset still of Texas Tech, who is the better team on paper, just not by record, then we would be able to possibly sneak into the top 25. So this was a big game for us, and obviously not easy, as Texas Tech is going to have a very good passing offense, and Idaho doesn't have the best secondary, tackling, or speed. So an air raid might give us a little bit of trouble, but our game plan is to limit the big plays while keeping the ball on the ground and keeping the time of possession. Even with their 1-3 start, Texas Tech is 1-0 in conference, putting them second in the Big 12 South, and Idaho is 1-0 in conference and 3-0 overall for second in the Big 12 North and second in the conference overall. So let's kick this one off. Matt Linehan first and 10. He'll find Buck Cowan for a nice 7-yard reception there. Now that brings up a 2nd and 3. Matt Linehan audibles out of the run play, and now he drops back to pass. He'll find Ruben Muella, who drops the ball. It hit him right in the hands, but hold on a second. The refs are saying that there was pass interference on the play. Now, I can't exactly see where that happened. I think it was that quick brush right there, but you can see Texas Tech's coach is going to give a quick talking to the refs, but Idaho will take it, as it doesn't really help. There's Matt Linehan's next pass is batted down at the line of scrimmage, bringing up a 3rd and 8 here. Matt Linehan rolls out, fine. Kalen Hightower shoves off a tackle, gets the ball to about the 45-yard line, and right where we want it, across the 50. Isaiah Saunders shrugging off some tackles, falls forward for just short of the first down, bringing up 3rd and inches, hands it off to big old Brady Strodbeck, who falls forward for 4 yards, getting another Idaho Vandal first down. Another audible here, this time out of the pass to the run. Isaiah Saunders up the middle. He breaks a tackle, gets tackled forward for a nice 8-yard pickup, bringing up 2nd and 2. Now Linehan once again changing the play at the line of scrimmage, brings Strodbeck in motion to the left, hands off to Isaiah Saunders, breaks a tackle, tries to fall forward to get the first down, and it looked like he got it, but they're saying 3rd and inches, but Aaron Duckworth will pick it up on the next play for a nice 2-yard carry here. Option to the right. Matt Linehan pitches to Aaron Duckworth. He makes a couple jukes, gets about 5 yards, bringing up 2nd and 5. Matt Linehan drops back to pass. He'll find Jacob Sandy, tries to push off the defender, can't quite break the goal line, bringing up 3rd and goal on the inch line. And let's see what Idaho runs here. They run a toss out to Duckworth to the left. He'll pick up the first touchdown for the Idaho Vandals in Lubbock, Texas today, bringing the score Idaho 7, Texas Tech 0. Now, obviously, we have a big one on our hands. This Patrick Mahomes is a very dangerous quarterback to deal with, especially in this offense, as he uses the legs there to get 2 yards, and then on the next play, hits the screen pass there to bring up 3rd and 9 as they lose a yard on that. All day, he tries to find some time, going deep, and Desmond Banks just drops what should have been an interception there, but it forces 4th down, and the ball goes back to Idaho. Matt Linehan now finds Isaiah Saunders running a wheel route out of the backfield, breaks a tackle, literally runs over 3 defenders. Look at this. Shoves off the defender, then runs through Ruben Muella and the 2 defenders and puts all 3 of them on their heinies. That is power running there by Isaiah Saunders. Good enough to pick up some yards. But here later on the drive, 3rd and 7. Matt Linehan trying to keep the drive alive. He does. Jacob Sannon just barely breaks the shoestring tackle. Gets to the 10-yard line. And we are officially in the red zone. Screen pass here. Matt Linehan finds Saunders, but there's just nothing there. Doesn't have the speed he needs to really make that one work. So, 2nd and goal. Matt Linehan rolls out to his right, trying to find anybody. He'll decide to tuck it and keep it himself. Can he get the 6? The pylon moves, but after review, it looks like he was just short stepping out about the 1 yard line. So they'll hand it off to Isaiah Saunders for the Idaho Vandal touchdown, 14-0 to close out the first quarter. Not quite. Patrick Mahomes has some time on the clock. He makes some moves up the middle. He's got blockers downfield. No one in front of him, as Patrick Mahomes is going to end the first quarter with a huge touchdown run. 77 yards there by Patrick Mahomes, bringing this one to a one-possession game at the end of the first quarter. Idaho 14, Texas Tech 7. Now, Idaho trying to answer. Isaiah Saunders off to the left side. He's got tons of daylight himself. He's got one guy to beat. Can he make a tackle? Can he break the tackle? He puts up the stiff arm. Can't quite break it, but gets a huge carry there and gets the ball on the right side of the 50-yard line for the Idaho Vandals. Matt Linehan rolling out to the right, stops, fires deep. Deion Watson open. Can he get it? He catches it. Touchdown, Idaho. Deion Watson, 43-yard touchdown reception, making it 21-7 Vandals. Now, Texas Tech trying to answer. Stockton pinballing up the middle for about 5 yards there. Patrick Mahomes on the read option, or the draw fake there. Gets the ball out to Lauderdale, who picks up a nice couple of yards there. 17, first down, 2nd and 8, Texas Tech. No one open there. Mahomes just gets rid of it. 3rd and 8. What can Texas Tech do here? They got all the time in the world, but can someone get open? And it looks like they do, as Lauderdale just finds some space, and the defense sits down, and Mahomes has all day in the pocket and eventually works his way back to him. First down, Texas Raiders. Now, Texas Tech hits Ian Sadler there, bringing up 2nd and 2 here. Mahomes really, it's just looking, the air raid has not been working for him. It's 4 and 7, as you can see here, bringing up a 3rd and 2. It would make sense to run the ball, but it's an offense that you can't accept they're ever going to run. But Mahomes is a difference maker. Shoves off a tackle here, brings it into the red zone inside the 10-yard line. 11-yard rush there by Patrick Mahomes, who's really been the only player for the Texas Tech Red Raiders all game. Oh, when he rolls out to his left, throws back across his body, and Desmond Banks just drops what should be another interception. That's 2 dropped picks for Desmond Banks. 3rd and goal here. Texas Tech trying to get in the end zone, and he'll get sacked there. 5-yard loss, bringing up the field goal kicker here. 4th and goal, and it is up, and it's good. 21-10 Vandals here as the Raiders make the deficit a little bit closer, and the overthrow to Buck Cowan is picked up by Kalen Hightower for a Vandal first down. Matt Linehan's accuracy, well, there you go. Just goes to show. He throws a pick over the middle. He has thrown 3 picks now on the season. All 3 have been on passes over the middle. So Linehan getting greedy over the middle might be a scouting report for future opponents. 2nd and 15. Mahomes looking deep here. And Lauderdale gets the pass broken up as Russell CV he comes in to break it up. And then Danny Shelton comes in and makes a sack there, bringing it to 4th down, and Kalen Hightower will pick up the first down for the Vandals after Texas Tech punted the ball away. He'll get a good amount of yards there, 25. Getting the ball once again on the other side of the 50-yard line for the Idaho Vandals. Now Isaiah Saunders runs up for 6 yards, bringing up 3rd and 4. Matt Linehan to Kalen Hightower. Who else? They just, I don't know why the defense is giving so much cushion, but Saunders up the right through the middle. He's got a stiff arm out trying to carry his guy to the end zone. He can't quite get it. That's a 26-yard run, however, but he couldn't quite finish it off. A little tired there after that run. The Vandals will hand it off to Aaron Duckworth, who picks up a touchdown. 28-10 Vandals. Now, Texas Tech really needs to answer here, or if they get the ball back to Idaho, it could start getting ugly. And they'll find Lauderdale here. He throws DJ Hampton right off of him, crosses over the 50 before getting pushed out of bounds. Look at that. Just, that's a safety he just shrugged off like nothing there on the outside. Mahomes rolling out to the right, barely gets out of the reach of Lopamamu, and he'll pick up nice 5 yards there, 3 yards there, bringing up 2nd and 7. Patrick Mahomes drops back. He's got pressure up the middle. Before he could even fire the ball, he got sacked for an 8-yard loss, bringing up 3rd and long. Pressure again, and Ed Hall's pressure makes him overthrow there, giving the ball back to Idaho. After a good punt and not a lot of time on the clock, Idaho just trying to get in field goal range. Deion Watson getting to the 20-yard line there on the out route. Now, Idaho has one of the nation's best kickers, so right now they're probably getting greedy, but realize that they don't have to go very far to be able to get Austin Rico in field goal position. 2nd and 1 here, and they'll find Deion Watson over the middle to about the 40-yard line. They're only about 20 to 30 yards away from being in field goal range, and they try to get it all in one play, and Polite Bray is not polite about that one, as he will pick the underthrow by Linehan off and take it on to about the 33-yard line. So it went from a possible 3-point scenario for the Idaho Vandals to now where Texas Tech has a chance to put 3 points on the board. Mahomes making some dancing moves in the backfield, able to get the ball away and not lose yards there. 3rd and 10. Kendrick Trotter misses the interception, but Idaho gets bailed out here as Texas Tech will miss the field goal at the end of the half, making it 28-10 Vandals at halftime. Now, the Idaho defense has played rather well here. You can three sacks and what should be 3 interceptions, only give them 147 yards to an air raid offense. We will take that. And they'll try to surprise us here out of the gates. 1st and 10, handoff to Stockton. Now Mahomes on 2nd and 5, drops back. He'll find Ian Sadler on the outright, but Sadler's brick hands strike again. That's a drop. And that'll bring up 3rd and 5. Stockton, just nothing there. 4 Vandal defenders there, however. 0 yards and a punt. Ruben Moella back to return the punt. Lots of field. Good hang time. Can some blocks line up? They do. He takes it to the left. He just outruns that defender. He's across the 50. He's got 4 guys to beat with 3 blockers. Can he pull something off here? 20, 15. Pushed out of bounds at the 15-yard line. 55-yard return for Ruben Moella. Isaiah Saunders here on the toss to the right. Nothing going there. Once again, just not the speed to turn the corner there. Isaiah Saunders is not the guy you want on that. That's a Duckworth kind of play. But Matt Linehan now up the middle. He'll run for a good amount of yards there on 2nd and 11 for 9 yards, bringing up 3rd and 2. Brady Stroud back up the middle. The big fullback barely gets the ball across. 1st and goal. Vandals. Isaiah Saunders up the middle. Everybody's there to meet him, but stays on his feet and picks up another Idaho touchdown. Don't know how he stayed on his feet, but Isaiah Saunders is proving to be an untackable boss in this dynasty. Now, on the screen pass there, Texas Tech just trying to get in the end zone. 4-yard loss. Texas Tech again. He's got a guy. Finally makes some space, and Batson picks up the 1st down. 1st and 10. Now the draw play to Stockton. Stockton breaks a tackle. Breaks another tackle. Jayshon Jordan can't bring him down. Finally, Tony Lashley able to make the tackle there. Now, 2nd and 11. Mahomes scrambling all kinds of right, left, up the middle. Gets 2 yards there on the rush. 3rd and 9. Mahomes trying to keep Texas Tech's drive alive. He'll find Stockton, but a couple bad angles there by Ellis and the safety. And Stockton able to turn what should be only a 7 yards into 11 yards and a Texas Tech 1st down. Mahomes there just rolls out to the right and is met for a sack. 3rd and long here. Texas Tech. They've got a guy open, though, making some space. Ian Sadler holds onto this one for a 20-yard reception. 1st down, Texas Tech. Screen pass here. Set up. Stockton needs to make a move. He misses. Breaks a tackle, but there's some guys there to bring him down. 2nd and 3 here. Mahomes the 2nd. Trying to get his 2nd touchdown of the day. Sadler here somehow makes a quick little juke back in and totally fooled the defense for another 5 yards. Now they're in the red zone. Mahomes trying to get this team in the end zone. He's got nothing open and taking up the middle himself for a couple yards there. Took a big hit, though. Not what Texas Tech wants to see out of their star quarterback. Rolling out to the right here. All kinds of problems at the middle. He gets tackled and fumbled, and Texas Tech comes back up with the ball. But Russell Ciavihi and Caleb Smith able to really force Mahomes here into a bad possession as he's been rushed all game, but he's got another guy open, and that's a touchdown. What a ball right there. Put it just where his guy can get it, and Desmond Banks really wishing he had those 2 picks he dropped earlier, as now his stat line's not going to look as good as that was on him. That's a touchdown over him. And to end the 3rd quarter here, 35-17. Idaho has the ball. Saunders out to the right. He breaks tackle, shoves off another tackle, breaks another tackle. He's got daylight, the 50, the 45, the 40, the 37-yard line. He's just not fast enough. 32 yards. Look at Isaiah Saunders. I mean, this guy just... he just runs through everybody. So they'll give the ball to him again, of course, for another 8 yards. 2nd and 2. Isaiah Saunders gets the ball a 3rd time in a row here. Falls forward for about 6 yards. Isaiah Saunders really keeping it alive. Option play out to the right. They were looking at Saunders, so Linehan keeps it. However, right tackle kind of boofed him up there. 3 yards, 3rd and 7. Isaiah Saunders gets the screen pass. He's got some room, and he's able to pick up the 1st down and a little bit more to about the 10-yard line. 1st and 10 here. Duckworth jukes right, and he'll get to about the 5-yard line. Nice 6-yard pickup there. Now they'll hand it off to Duckworth again, who's on the counter to the right, but does a cutback to the left. Touchdown, Aaron Duckworth for his 2nd touchdown of the game, making this one almost out of control as Idaho burned up a lot of clock, making it 42-17 here in the 4th quarter. Just trying to gracefully end this one, and DJ Hampton comes up with the pick. Patrick Mahomes just trying to make something happen late. Idaho will take the knee, and Idaho advances to 4-0 on the season. Yes, this is the University of Idaho Vandals, who are now 2-0 in the Big 12. Who somehow got the invite to the Big 12, proving that the Big 12 commissioner may have known what he was doing when deciding to skip on Boise State, Colorado State, and all the Memphis Tigers and all the other teams that possibly could have been in the Big 12, the Houston Cougars. But instead, they gave Idaho the invite, and they are proving them right, as they have now beaten Texas Tech's high-powered offense, keeping them to relatively low yards, and have beaten the Oklahoma Sooners. But next week, it doesn't get any easier, as we play a national championship winning coach from Arizona State and the 4-0 Arkansas Razorbacks.
First